Hello. What is up, guys? All right, cool. So that's working. Let's start over on the Twitch side. Then right now, I am just making sure everything is properly set up. If you're watching this in post, hello. What is up, guys? I'm Sticks here. Today it's gonna be pretty chill. It's gonna be mostly like some hanging out and stuff. But I intend on doing some trials later. And it's just seeing how it is, because I know the population's probably a bit low. Worst case, I can just showcase, test, build stuff, try different stuff out, see what I'm liking. One moment. Alright, gamers. Sorry, I left y'all with no music. That's rough. Okay, well, the Twitch ad just ended, so I just left y'all without music. My bad. I was called upon by the individuals who I live with to assist with a problem, and so I am back. So, alright, so here, let me put some chill on. There we go, some Minecraft. So, for right now, or at least like, you know, with stuff going on right now, we are doing some good old-fashioned Destiny Rising gaming. Right. It's gonna be very chill today. We might do, I don't know, if people want to do story stuff, I could do a character story. Just let me know what story you want to do. And then if people would rather see me do dailies, if anyone wants to run raids, anything like that, like the gauntlet raids, let me know in the chat so I can throw my party invite code in. But beyond that, we are just chilling for the most part. It's very much just good vibes, hanging out, all that good stuff. That is the intention, that is the aim, that is the goal.
Any news today?
Alrighty. I know, here, so you got Rossi.
I'd like to hit stuff today.
You know, we've got some shifting gates to do as well, so I might do some of that real quick. Something to do early, because we've got like a day left, and then I also want some, what do you call it? Some materials and all that. I think some of this would be good, because I don't like personally running Morgan's Hunt. So something that's going to make this go faster is good. Go ahead, and then one of the arc, and that should be enough once I get the shifting gate stuff for me to soup up Rossi and Ning. Alright. Of course, the actual like light level and stuff, at least it shouldn't matter. There's a bug in shifting gates, but it shouldn't matter. Only matchmake. Let's go, gamers. And then while we're matchmaking, we can go around and do the normal stuff. Now, one thing I'm gonna want to do. Where's my boy, Wu Ming? There he is. If you have not talked to Wu Ming today, make sure you're talking to him. Get his extra favor from talking to him. I'm gonna put a short on that out today for stream.
Was just wondering when you'd swing by.
So, in fact, if you guys, well, no, I'm not gonna make you guys watch that. That'd be cruel and unusual punishment. I'll just leave a note for myself to make sure that I remember exactly what I'm going to be trying to explain to y'all. So, though, in a general sense, I keep trying to have the chill music on. So, in a general sense, if you are trying to get your black market stuff up quick, you get 5 favor just for coming up and talking to Wu Ming every day. If you're worried about black market stuff, I'd recommend definitely do every single bounty. Every single item here is infinitely farmable, so you're never going to actually run out of stuff to do. Like, he only asks for mythic artifacts, so all you have to do is just grind for a substat on one, and then you're fine. As long as it's not one of your god rolls, you're good. You have, like, whatever enhancement prism stuff, you get this also just for free. And then red sea gel, or the lotus, like, petal stuff, whatever, the flowers. Those are just planetary materials that you get for running around. if you have a ton of one of these, you could probably chuck it in. Like, I have a ton of impact and a ton of spread just because the random ones that I get are just a lot. And I also don't really use impact or spread very much. So there's that. And then you can spend them to get stuff in here. I would highly recommend only really using it on the pulls. If you are really, really pushed for progression, right? And you're like, oh, I have to, you know, I really, really want exotic weapon infusion cores. I really, really want a superposed fused photon, whatever you're like going for there. Then I could see you getting it. But I would personally recommend that you stick to what do you call it? I would personally recommend that you just stick to, you know, the classic go for pulls always. Because that's, I mean, that's like what a lot of people are even playing this game for. It's a gacha game. If you're not playing this game to do the gacha, then I guess you're just playing Wolf forever, which is fine. He's good. He's very good. He's good enough to do literally everything. But I don't know if it would make for the most engaging experience for you to only play one of the characters when there's so many. Welcome in all my lurking gamers. If you're over on if you're over on the Twitch, there is a command for lurking. It lets me and it lets Twitch know that you're lurking. If you are over on the YouTube, you could follow on the Twitch, do stuff like that. You get certain interactive stuff for free on Twitch that you don't get on YouTube. It's not that I'm choosing to do that, by the way. It's just that YouTube literally doesn't let me set anything like that up. So it's unfortunate, but we make do with what we can. Stuff like emotes, channel points, etc. Oh, leave some bodies. There's another chest. It's right here. Super energy. Well, correction. We have supers now.
The sync gate and catapult have been activated. You can now maneuver at a faster speed.
Your ally is calling on you to help complete a new search assignment.
The launch detector is up and running, and I'm picking up massive amounts of data. You can enter the area through the one-way isolation door. Take it over. The higher the risk, the greater the reward for both you and your opponents. Just look at the data readings from the detector employment area. They're skyrocketing. Oh, another research assistant got targeted while we were chatting.
The large amount of data your ally is
contribution. Data has been received. You've now obtained access to enter 2 shifting shrines. Head to the orange beam with your fire team. Sync tunnel activated. Ready for contact. We've passed half time now. Have you collected enough data to meet the baseline?
Someone help them up!
If they successfully translate the data nucleus, the credits will be theirs.
Stay with me. Your stories don't fall for me now. We need you up and focused. Careful! We're down one!
If they successfully translate the data nucleus, the credits will be theirs. Massive amounts of radiation have made the data doubly active. Now's a great time to upload. You have 1 minute left to submit your data. Keep an eye on the surroundings of the transmission terminal. It's a hotspot for ambushes. Have you taken note of your research contribution rank? It's only 30 seconds left. Assistants who haven't submitted their data, this is your last window of opportunity. Have you taken note of your research contribution rank? It's a ranking of a team's submitted data. Have you taken note of your research contribution rank? It's a ranking of a team's submitted data quantity. Some teams are already leading by a mile. Have you taken note of your research contribution rank? That's it for today's session. We've made quite a haul this time. return, we can discuss the next research topic.
That is a rip. I'm back, gamers. I had to resolve another problem. But literally looks like I got back right as the game ended. Alright. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter what level of the rewards I got are. It gives you the same amount of all this stuff anyway. Okay. Well. Yep, I lose that though. That is unfortunate. Alright. I'll do another one. We are once again back. Not music? Oh, that's some good music, okay.
To be talking about new events. Shall we investigate?
Basically today I'm just gonna do my like primary daily stuff. Today I'm just gonna do my like primary daily stuff. I'm hearing myself. There we go. I accidentally unmuted the tab for my dashboard. Which, by the way, I know it's none of y'all's responsibility to tell me, but it is baller that I have a specific tab in my Twitch, what do you call it, my Twitch channel stuff, just to have a bunch of buttons that I can put Twitch things on so I don't have to actually sit here and learn the commands. So, we love to see it. But yeah, I'm glad that I muted that quickly, because I'm not about to have that. This general chat is a little, how do I put it, cringe.
Visiting the bazaar is fine, but be sure
It's becoming World of Warcraft very quickly. Let's do some commission stuff. Why not?
Visiting the bazaar is fine, but be sure to spend your glimmer wisely.
Okay, well, then I might as well just keep going.
Just another
Shall we investigate?
Philippians music is unmatched. Loving your videos 6 years. This list based on damage, utility, or something else. I take it as based on the character as a whole. Also, does Destiny do holiday events or themes? I don't know if Rising does holiday events or themes, but Destiny 2 does do holiday events and themes. So we'll see how Rising handles it. But, so the tier list is... I'm not trying to do story, bro. I'm only trying to... Oh, it's a story mode for this. Okay, cool. I'll wait then. So... I'll explain the tier list real quick, and the way that I basically do it based on overall, because it's based on my personal thoughts overall. It is a biased tier list because a tier list should be biased, in my opinion. There's no reason to make an objective tier list, especially in a game that's like, you know, a bunch of characters play differently. Like, there are some people that hate how Helhest plays, so for them, Helhest is like FD tier, whatever, right? But I basically did it based on what I believe they provide to a team. So in this case, you know, if you've got like a Ning can provide a lot to your team. Ning is very quick, Ning does very good damage, very difficult to kill as well, like very, very difficult to die as Ning. In, like, obviously all this applies to both PvE and PvP. He's just all around a monster. He can carry your team in ways because when you get pulled forward in an instance, he can just keep moving quickly, speed running through the entire area, and pulling you. Helhest has some similar aspects. She does insane healing. She has an insane damage bonus effect. She has a acceleration buff, a 40% speed buff when you're in the range of her drone and while you're 8 seconds after leaving it. So if she's continuously placing drones, especially if she has talent 1, that's another thing. I did low investment. I'm playing free to play. I'm not going to sit here with talent 6 characters. I don't have a single talent 6 character, including except for Wolf, including legendary characters, and Wolf is guaranteed. So I don't have any talent 6 characters that you have to actually pull for. My favorite character right now is probably Helhest, and then my second favorite character, honestly, is probably Estella. I was tempted to put Estella in at S tier, just because of how good her damage and her ad clear is, but I put her in A tier because she really doesn't provide anything other than that and Corrupt. She's also very, unless you get her talent 1, she's also extremely squishy. Her talent 1 makes her like barely survivable. So, yeah. If you have any more questions, any thoughts on that, feel free to drop them in the chat. Talk to me. I'm totally down. But yeah, thank you for hopping in and chatting. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how... I'll just call you Pino. I have no idea how to pronounce your name. So I will not try to until you give me a correct way to pronounce it. I'll just call you Pino. You drop all data on death. Okay, well this is all PvP then. Yeah, you see the Nings. We're all ready to kill each other. No, I think this was solid. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what other people's tier lists are looking like. I saw like all the thumbnails of Destiny Rising content creators making tier lists, and I was like, all right, fine, I'll join in the fun. And then I made one on stream. That was it. I'll turn it into a video later, probably. Like, I'll make a video explaining it all. Because the footage I got from that stream, or I'll just download the stream. That could work too.
Research first, chit-chat later. On your marks, get set. All right, assistants, bring back the data echoes and help me complete my research. Step through the sync gate, collect data, research commences. Remember to submit your data through the transmission terminal. Unsubmitted results don't count.
Your ally has marked a surge assignment. Cooperate to complete it.
Your super recharge efficiency will be weakened by environmental radiation, but you can compensate by completing data surge assignment contracts or defeating enemies.
This is pretty similar to the objective lists I see other creators making. Okay, that's good, I think. Yeah, I don't think it's an objective list. I'm not going to call it that, but it's my personal tier list. The only thing that I might change in post, because that is a screenshot, is I'm very tempted, and I'm still really tempted, to put Estella in S tier just because she looks pretty. But if I do that, I have to put so many other characters in higher tiers, because I like the character designs a lot. Like, so you know, I tried to keep my personal like biases for how cool they look separated, but I did include like how fun they were to play. I included that. Like Rossi's in A tier because I thought he was really fun, and he's also really good in certain situations. He's just not very good in Calamity Ops, which is what a lot of people are pushing right now, and that's just because he's a little slow. But he is good at like keeping people alive and like, oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy talking. Maybe if I had half a brain, I would have realized that. That person was literally looking right at me from in front of me. Okay, let's just wow, I'm far. Okay. I'm gonna, I mean, we drop everything anyway, and so that means they'll drop everything, I imagine. So what I'll do is I'm gonna try and get back as fast as I can. It's a little fucked up. Yeah, I'm a little bit of an idiot. I don't know why I wasn't able to sprint there, but it's probably because I did something wrong. I'm not too good at the PvP in this game. I've not been playing enough of it. Because I always get on earlier in the morning. But literally, like, the time that I stream is the time that I get on to play this game because I have stuff to do later in the day. And then, unless I'm, like, able to get on a bit to record a video. And then the, what do you call it? The iron bar is only available on weekends, so it would be available like right now. But most people are playing it later in the day. Oh, you guys are a little rough. No? Wait, we spawned in a totally different area. Are we around a bunch of bots right now? What's happening?
You've now obtained access to enter 2 shifting shrines. Head to the orange beam with your fire team.
Happening.
Sync tunnel activated.
Why were those guys there? Lol, I'm a semi-whale, so I'll spend on the game in bursts, but I'm also a slow leveler because I'm busy with work. That makes sense. I think a lot of people do that, where they'll spend a bit of time, you know, they'll spend some money, and then they'll spend some time. Gonna get your stuff, boy. You see, I don't know what that person tried to say in chat, but it is what it is. Yeah, I'm totally fine with people spending money. I'm free to play because my it's a combination of I have fun free to play, and also my like financial situation is not in a state where I'm going to be playing like spending money on games, basically, if I can help it. Like I can justify. I'm gonna die here, maybe not. Okay. Oh, that's a whole team. Cool. I probably should have supered instead, but I only saw one guy, so I did not. This guy is a gamer.
They're carrying the maximum amount of data.
Dang, it's not okay, sick. Everyone. Okay. Okay.
I didn't even go all out.
Oh, that was my last team, probably because I was AFK. Yeah. Because I had to get up. But I'm trying to remember what I was going to be talking about. Oh yeah, so I'm just someone who I just play free to play on these games. Like if I don't have to spend money to play the game, then I'm not going to. And as of right now, even if you were to, for example, like even if you're going to be stronger for spending money, I don't feel like I have to, so I won't. Don't know what just happened, but fair enough. Oh, we both supered is what just happened. Okay. We both supered, and he got all 3 kills. It'd be like that. I'm just gonna yoink that real quick. Okay, where do we want to go? So? Y'all are just gonna follow me? Okay.
You find somewhere safe. Avoid your enthusiastic peers. Everyone wants data nuclei for extra credit.
Fellow guy here? There you go. There's 2 guys here. Oh, double drops. We just keep going. Nice. Okay. What I'll do is this, and boom. Lol. Yeah. Do you know how to play on fingers the way the game was supposed to be played? Like with on a mobile? Is that what you mean? LSP? Is that what you're asking me? PC players are ruining game bad. I'll be fully frank with you. A large portion is PC players of this game. Especially the people who are making content on it and like blowing shit up with it. So I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, this game needs content creators. I think it could be fine without them, but I also think that, you know, a lot of the people who are reporting on the problems with this game are the people who are making like videos that happen to get really popular on it. Not myself. I have not been doing that because I am an individual who knows that my opinions tend to differ from others. So I usually just keep that stuff. Yeah, Destiny fanboys, of course. I mean, what are you expecting exactly? Davian, I'm free to play by choice. These games are designed for you to buy power, and when you do, the games get trivializing. So, love min-maxing the economy. I'm more than happy to use base characters. Same, yeah. I'm more than happy to just slowly build my stuff up. I fully agree on that. Same as any other, like, gacha game with that. This guy was baller. He's a better Ning than I am. I was Garbo. Do you have a... So you want, like, PC... Okay, so... Could you explain to me how PC players are ruining the game? Your movement is crazy on PC. Oh, so for PvP, you want PC and mobile players to be separated, right? Is that what you're saying?
I talked to a ghost yesterday.
Don't worry.
I like, based on, because you're not saying that, but based on what you're saying, that's what you want, right? Yes. Okay. I mean, that would make sense. It's not like PvP is a popular game mode to begin with, to be completely honest. Like, yes, queues are going to be longer if you do that. But I don't think it'll matter that much. Especially because I think they fill certain lobbies with bots anyway. So I don't see... Yeah, look at your movement. I mean, yeah. Like, you know, I mean, I don't see a problem with asking for that. Now, they'd have to officially acknowledge PC players. So in order for them to do that, they would have to make a PC port officially for the game. You never played on a mobile device. I wouldn't play this game if it was mobile only. I'll tell you that. I don't like playing mobile games. It's just no fun. Justify your Helhest tier 1 and S tier. How are you wanting me to justify it? Do you want me to explain to you what about our kit makes her an S tier character? Nika? Like, is that specifically what you want? You want me to go over what's S tier in her kit? It's meant to be a mobile-only game. If it was meant to be a mobile-only game, NetEase wouldn't have made Mumu Player, which is their official emulator, specifically to get people to play on PC. And they also wouldn't sponsor almost every single Destiny Rising creator to advertise it. Because I was reached out to with a sponsor for that as well. So, the creator of the game wants you to also play on an emulator on PC. Just so you know. Alright. Yeah? Sure, I can go over that real quick. So, and then I'll go over the artifacts after. Which, there's a lot of different options for the artifacts. I'm testing stuff out still. So, for Helhest, first of all, she creates heavy ammo. Like, she literally makes heavy ammo. So, heavy ammo is one of the strongest resources in this entire game because primary weapons do, for the most part, bad damage, and heavy weapons do really good damage. So, a character that can create heavy ammo, especially as frequently as she does, is kind of crazy. On top of that, she both heals and deals damage, and she can do those things simultaneously. Let's take Tan2 for example. He can do both, but he has to use a different ability to switch between the two. In addition to that, she can turn one of the higher damage weapons, such as linear fusion rifles, into effectively scout rifles, or in the case of the Royal Contravene, she basically turns it into a pulse rifle. What makes it better than T0? I can go over that real quick for you. So in tier 0, you only have 2 charges of rapid deployment, and each time you put it out, it's 1 turret. So it's a level 1 turret. Rapid deployment gives, when you have tactical deployment, the tier 1, the talent one, she has 3 charges, and the first time you put one out while you're at 3 charges, it's always a level 2. So you go from using your ability, and if you use all your charges of your ability, you can have 1 level 1 of each type of drone, to now, just using my base 3 charges, I can have 2 level 2 drones. So both of my drones are basically perpetually a higher level. I also have more abilities to use because I have more stacks of my ability, more charges of my ability, which means perks like Bellicose Planetesimal, sorry, not perks, artifacts like Bellicose Planetesimal will get more value. Speaking of artifacts here, I think Ring of Abundance and Ring of Conversion are very nice. I also want a better roll on Unrelenting Ground, and where is it? Unrelenting Evolution. I want a better roll on both of these because I think my rolls are bad on them, which is why I'm using this set instead right now. But I want better rolls on both of those because I think the damage resistance is really nice there. For this, I want a better roll on a United Axiom to properly try it out, United Axiom. But I think Inverted Fury, right now this roll of Inverted Fury for me works better because of the damage bonus boost. So this does more damage for me. I've got this one, but this is all ability stuff, and I'm trying to amp my weapons. So, except for the arc boost, which the arc boost is a little unfortunate with how low it is, but still. And then my Bellicose Planetesimal, this is pretty much like a near perfect roll for me, for what I want to do out of this. So, that's my artifacts. Because they know Destiny players are going to feed into the game hardcore Destiny players. Okay, so why is that a problem exactly? Because those are the people that are wanting to play the game. So the company wants to have people who want to play the game.
Don't let your emotions make
I don't think that's a bad thing. If you are advertising the game to people who don't want to play the game, and you're intentionally not advertising the game to people who want to play the game, then your game dies. That's just how games work. You either pick an audience and you advertise to it and try to get them to play your game and get them to want to play your game, or you don't, and then your game fails. And I'll tell you one thing, NetEase has had a lot of games that have not succeeded. They've had a lot of games that have ended production within months. So if your goal is for the game to do well, then you're going to need people who want to play the game. As many of them as possible. It doesn't really matter where they're coming from. And then whatever the community as a whole wants, You know, voice your opinion in the surveys. In fact, let's go over the month survey. The monthly survey. The 1 month, whatever, the 30-day survey. Because I haven't done it yet. Let's go over this. Why not? Takes about 3 to 5 minutes. It's going to take longer than that because I'm going to talk about it with you guys. So let's go over this kind of thing, right? So if I'm here, not disclosed to any third party, whatever. So, which of the following games have I mostly played the past 3 months? Honestly, it might not be Destiny 2, depending on what else is on here. Oh no, it's gonna be Destiny 2. Yeah. I've played other games more than Destiny 2 in the past 6 months, but nothing on this list. Or I guess other game. That I think is also similar to Rising, though. I probably Destiny 2. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I'm very neutral in Destiny 2. So which do I find the most satisfying in Destiny Rising? Let's look at what things are fun. So let me see. I like the story. The end game is a little rough because there's not a whole lot of it at the moment. Performance is like meh. Content. Yeah, diverse activities. Perfect. They do that way better than D2 right now, at least. The social feeling is very nice because it's very MMO-like. It does nail the IP really well. Yeah. Playable characters are unique and fun to play. I'll put that over that. Right. So let's say like this is the things that I really like about the game right now. The story, social aspect. I like playing with other people. I like that there's an in-game voice chat that I can easily turn on. It's a lot easier to use than other ones. I like that there's a in-game text chat for every type of channel, whatever. That's nice. So things that I'm most dissatisfied with. Progression. I don't think it's a lack of guidance. I think it's a lack of rewards. So I want them to be able to do, you know, I want them to be able to add more stuff. Let me see. This is rough because there are really fun activities, but they don't give you a lot of reason to replay the really fun activities a whole lot. It is wild to me about people making assumptions about a game, then using it to argue as fact and complain. No first-hand knowledge, but are so sure of their assumptions. Yeah, I think it's a problem that comes from a lot of players don't understand how games work on the back end. It's the same reason why you have a lot of people asking for different stuff for, what do you call it? Like, you have a ton of people asking for stuff in Destiny 2 right now that's pretty unfeasible, and they should keep asking for it. But they shouldn't expect that to happen. They should expect Bungie to listen to them and then basically improve the game or make a new game, whatever the fuck they decide to do, based on the feedback instead. Because right now what's happening is you have like a bunch of people that are like, make old school RuneScape but Destiny. And it's like, okay, that's not gonna work, but we can look at what you're saying and why you're saying it, and then we can use that to figure out what you want. And then that is what the developers meant to do, right? That's what the dev team is, not the dev team specifically, that's what the design team that is like trying to make the big moves for the good old funny video game. That's what those like directors and stuff are supposed to be doing. They're supposed to take that feedback and they're supposed to turn it into something that is what the player actually wants. Not just what they're saying they want. And then for Rising, like what Nico's saying right here, Destiny Rising needs a PC port if they are serious about the player base, to be honest. I have several issues I'm getting on emulator, like opening menu several times will hang the emulator after maybe the 20 to 30th time. So, big thing here. An official PC port, I have no idea if there's some kind of like blockage on Bungie's end or anything like that. I don't know if there's some like non-competition clause where they can't officially release anything on a PC or a console. I have no idea. I don't know what paperwork they signed. What I do know is that a lot of people, both mobile gamers and previous Destiny gamers, want console and PC ports, and it's not because Destiny is a console and PC game. It's because they're comparing this game to other gacha games. And guess what? Have you ever played Genshin Impact, have you ever played Honkai Star Rail? Have you ever played Zenless Zone Zero? All these other, like, that's a really popular company. Have you ever played Wuthering Waves? Less popular company, very popular game. These have PC ports, they have console ports, they have ways for you to play the game that is not just on your phone. And they want that because they want to be able to play the game in a higher quality. It's not just because it's mobile. I agree with Davian here, based on how silent NetEase is about it, because I feel like the team would have said something by now. Like, oh, we don't have the people for it, or oh, it's in the works. I think they would have said something if there wasn't some kind of non-competition clause, like some kind of like do not compete clause or some shit like that. I 100% agree that it's probably something in there. And I can understand why they would do that, because hell, I'm looking at Destiny, like I'm looking at this. If I were a Destiny 2 director right now, I'd be feeling pretty threatened. Like, sure, this game isn't like super exploded, like crazy mainstream, but it's still really popular compared to Destiny 2 right now. Imagine if this thing had a console and PC gamers. Like PC gamers who didn't bother to put in an emulator, because PC players make up a pretty significant portion of the population already. And that's just the ones who are willing to download and play on an emulator. Imagine if you had all the ones who just wanted to play the game through a native launcher. Imagine if you had all the console gamers, like holy. Which, speaking of which, if you're on mobile, you can play on it with a controller as well. The one time I tried to play this game mobile, I played with a controller. It just, my phone heated up all crazy. And so I hated it. That was really early on when the game came out though. So maybe it's better optimized now, who knows? Okay, so progression I think feels a bit unrewarded right now. I'd love for more rewards. I'd love, if they remove pinnacle energy, that'd be cool, but I don't think they will, so instead I would ask for them to give us more pinnacle energy. That would be really nice, or more rewards that you can earn as basic rewards. That way you can, even if it's slow, like for example, like 1 elemental fruit per chest with no pinnacle energy, and that even if it's slow, you're able to still make progress and you're able to still feel rewarded for playing the game. I'm talking about in Singularity Chaos, by the way. It also gives you more of a reason to play Singularity Chaos than doing the gacha for artifacts. Okay, so I don't have any of these issues. I mean, I guess performance on the actual phone, it causes a lot of overheating, but I don't play enough on the phone to say that's a consistent problem. They also might realize that I'm an emulator player, and so like that wouldn't be really thing to that. Endgame, I guess, is repetitive right now. There's not a whole lot going on right now. It's pretty much just Calamity Ops and Expanse. I'd like for more. I'd like for them to add another raid. I'd like for them to do like a lot of other stuff. Exploration is good, but I want more of it. So that's not in this option. Ooh, build crafting. Limited build crafting options. I want more of the artifacts to be good. I want them to buff the weak artifacts, because right now, the artifacts that are weak, I think are underutilized because they are weak, not because like people are like meta slaves or whatever. Like if you just make the artifacts that are bad better, then more people will use them. It's not a very, at least in my brain, it's not a very complicated thing. So I would say that. I asked them to add more event or some like challenges to get reset in 1 week, like Morgan's Hunt or 15 days, because the exotic mod stuff needs to come in Common War 2, at least 5% drop chance. Yeah, exotic mods are the actual endgame, by the way. Like if you're farming for exotic artifacts, and trust me, I'm farming for exotic artifacts too, right? But the real end game is exotic mods, because not only do you have to get the right mod in the right slot, but then you have to get the right perk on it too. And that's just a whole can of worms. And then when you do get it, if you use it on the wrong weapon, because different roles of a mythic weapon, for example, it doesn't carry over the mod. At least in my experience, it doesn't. Or if it does, it's not in a way that I understand. So you have to sit there and look at it and be like, do I want to like use this on this weapon, or do I want to see if I'll get a better one? Instead of actually just using it. It probably wouldn't feel so bad if you could just move them, but you can't, so. thought the tutorial was alright. The monetization is fine. It gets locked to that weapon. That's what I mean. Like, it gets completely locked to the weapon. You can't move it. So you feel punished if you use it and then you get a better roll later. I think it would solve problems if you could just move the exotic mods and remove them. Like artifacts. I mean, how is that really going to be, what do you call it? I don't know how that could be taken advantage of, because all you're going to have right now is, like, if your worry is, oh, people will just stockpile until they don't need them anymore. That's what people are already doing. People are literally just doing that already. You could make it so it gets rid of all of its levels, but at least let me keep the goddamn artifact. Or sorry, the goddamn exotic mod. Yeah, I don't think any of this is too much of an issue. I guess laggy inputs, yeah, I can do that. On emulator at least, like it's kind of laggy. Social team making friends, super cool. Like that. Like exploration. I like the replayability of a lot of activities. Endgame's okay. Progression is okay. Playable characters are really nice. Multiple choice, which is the following. Dissatisfaction with endgame. It's very friendly for solo players for the most part, except for like some Calamity Ops stuff. You want to like hop in a voice chat, but for the most part you're fine. Not enough social or group oriented activities. Loot system is frustrating with bad drops and too much RNG. I don't really care about that. It's just more. Endgame sucks. I would love to build new character, but I do not have mats. Exactly. Yeah, I have Helhest, but no clusters. I have to wait a week for a legendary campaign, get more master keys, and raid rewards reset. Yeah. I think the endgame is all about pay to win. I don't think it's about pay to win because you can do it with anyone. But where's the rewards section? Is there not like a? I guess I would have to say the loot system is frustrating. Yeah, I'll just say this with that. In the rewards. Yeah, okay, cool. So that's the big one for me. I think I've seen you can equip multiple exotic mods with the same weapon, and when you change them, they are still there, but not currently equipped in the exotic armor for that weapon. I have no idea. I just know that when I tried to switch my bow to a different bow, like it was the same bow, but just a different roll on it, it wouldn't move my shit, so. And I wasn't about to go in there and try fucking around and finding out. How the fuck? What do you mean there's a lack of engaging PvP content in the endgame? There is no PvP content in the endgame. Is there an endgame PvP activity? What? I don't think so. Like... I don't think there is. There's a lack of strategic depth in endgame activities. There are serious balance issues between different characters or builds. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of balance problems. I'd say this is, so if I wanted to be more complete, right? I could go to others, and then instead of saying there are serious balance issues between different characters or builds, yeah, so no PvP endgame exists right now. Yeah, I'm not even gonna worry about that right now. We can solve that once the PvE endgame is fine, as far as I'm concerned. Even though I like PvP, it's still like, yeah. I want to solve PvE endgame, or at least like improve it somewhat. So if I'm thinking off the top of my head, right? It's not that there are serious balance issues between characters or builds, but so here I'll put it this way: all current endgame content feels weighted heavily. Most important thing is to change the fishing title to Master Baiter. As a fellow angler, I agree. I've hit level 76 fishing or whatever, 75 and then an extra chest. I'm gonna have to reread this so I can understand what I'm talking about because my brain just gets distracted really easily. Yeah, so yes, we changed the fishing title. That's priority number 1. But all current endgame content feels weighted heavily towards... Uh-oh. God damn it. This stupid... The way this works is annoying. Okay. towards offense units, right? So this causes most defense and support units to be, which this is in stark contrast to a lot of other games, by the way, because you have games that'll build around their offense characters, but in most gacha games, it's actually more important that you have a good support than a good DPS in a lot of cases, because the supports can like hard carry you. But in this game, it's all about the offensive units. Which causes most defense and support units to be, I guess devalued would be the right word. Adding more game modes / types in game to suit support and defense character playstyles would help to alleviate this problem. As would buffing some of the weaker characters in general. Or at least their synergies. And by synergies, I mean like the way that they work with certain artifacts. So, stuff like that. Let me see. What more do I want to add along those lines? If you want some tips, not tips, some ideas, think something like an area defense board based game mode could be better suited for supports and defense as the team tries to keep protected item / individual alive. Something like if you've ever played Onslaught. I think Onslaught into the light. Destiny 2. Because a lot of the builds in that one were either AoE builds or like hard defense builds. But with more with enemy AI targeting the protected object. Force defensive playstyles. There you go. Because that would also remove the need for, well, not need, but like it would make it so that the characters with like huge speed boosts wouldn't just be solidly ahead of everyone else. Also, I had one more thing to survey. Add more leaf claiming rewards and limited events for people to actually acquire at least T0 of the limited banner in 60 days. That's fair. I know a lot of people struggle with Lumia Leaf stuff. I've been mostly fine, but I know if you're like really unlucky, you've probably missed a character by now. I have enough. I've gotten enough draws personally that I would have been able to pull every single character once. I have. In total, the number of draws, so it took me exactly 80 to get Estella and Gwen, but I had an extra 40 by the time that they were over. So I would have gotten them guaranteed. And then Estella, or sorry, then Helhest, I spent 40 on her, and I did get 2 draws, but I have another, like, almost, like, 30 or 40 or whatever. So I would be able to have gotten all of the limited characters guaranteed. But I also played enough and played since launch. So that's like, you know what I mean? Like that you're gonna get some extra stuff that way. That's kind of how it works. In the current game build, we only have limited ways to get leaves, which is mostly a one-time achievement hunt. Limited time events have no leaf rewards in them. True, that's a good one. You know what? Another thing I put, also including more Lumia leaves and in-game mats. Rewards would be nice. There you go. Alright, which of the following content do you most desire to have more of in the future? More limited events, more raids, new monsters, new mechanics, shit. I want everything. Why are you making me pick, bro? And they're gonna add limited time events anyway. More of these. Let me see. I do really like the relaxing content is the problem. I do really like the relaxing content. I want fishing though, specifically. Give me a just fishing section. I'm just gonna... Wait, what? No, give me... Okay. New enemy types. More new rates. More new strikes. More new destinations. Or wait, no, new destinations. New destinations. New weapons / characters. More PvE difficulties. I'm just gonna use this to put everything in it. Not everything, but a good amount. And more fishing. More fishing. Add more fish. Add more random things you can pull for fun. There you go. Alright, it's fine to me. I'm just gonna use that and hijack it to put a bunch of stuff in it. I'm kind of dissatisfied with the season. I'll be honest. Yeah, so like I don't really care about this artifact, like at all. And like the engrams are like fine, I guess. The modifier mechanics, I don't even remember what this is. So I'm just gonna put this outside, why not? The activities I've been kind of neutral on. So I think Lumia should just drop from activities normally and just put a limit on either 1 pulls worth per day or 10 pulls worth per week. I think that would work. A lot of games do that. Where it's like you'll get like a certain amount of the currency. They could also attach it to environment exploration like other gacha games do. Because usually gacha games, what they'll do is they'll have randomly spawned chests. And the chests will eventually stop spawning, but every time you get one, it'll give you, like, in this case, 5 Lumia leaves. So they could have it to where every time you, like, complete a public event or you find a chest out in the world, you could do that. This would cause more people to be in the exploration activities, which would make these areas feel even more alive than they do currently. They could make it so the Haven Cat is guaranteed to give, like, 5 Lumia leaves when you talk to it, and basically just make it so that there's a lot of these extra things. It's currently Solar and Void. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not super enthused on much of the seasonal stuff. I don't know. It just doesn't feel super interesting. I think the biggest disappointment is the artifact. I wish the artifact would just had more interesting effects than, oh yeah, you get a 2% increase to this specific weapon damage. It's like, okay, cool. I don't care. Like, yeah. Most people are never going to notice that, by the way. There's not... The meta change to make my characters obsolete? No, I don't care. Yep. Lack of strategy or depth. It's literally just flat number increases. Yeah. No uniqueness there. I mean, I don't really know, like, what exclusive gameplay there is to be confused about. Oh. Oh, funny moment. Okay. Let me make sure of something real quick. Make sure that I'm vibing here. We're gaming. So. Alright. The cosmetic or brightest rewards are like kind of fine for some of it. No, that doesn't come in. This is a big one. Please put more progression materials in seasonal activities. Help newer players and people with alts. progress horizontally. They might actually not know what that means. No, I'm gonna assume. I'm gonna hope they know what that means. Sorry. Okay, so make the artifact effects more unique and gameplay, and allow them to alter gameplay significantly. This will provide a different feeling experience across seasons, and in a way allows you to test minor or major balance changes for future updates, such as changing certain abilities work or synergize with other effects. Something like that. I can do this. Okay, cool. So make the artifact effects. So I want them to make artifact effects more unique and allow them to alter gameplay more significantly. This will provide a different feeling experience across seasons, and in a way also allows them to test minor or major balance changes for future updates, such as like changing how certain abilities work or synergize with other effects. So let's say they wanted to, let's say they're like, oh, a part of us wants to buff Ikora or something like that. Like we're like, hey, we want to buff Ikora. Add something that alters how spread works in the seasonal artifact as a way to like litmus test like how spread weapons work with that stuff. Yes, it's going to affect other characters, but it'll also be treated as like a fun seasonal thing, where instead of being treated as like an actual balance update, which will give people a way to, you know, they can just see how the community reacts to it. Maybe the community hates it, maybe the community really likes it, but either way, it gives them a way to test things without the community realizing that you're basically testing the game for them, for the devs. Because that's already what's happening anyway. Like we're already basically beta testing this game. Most gacha games are like this, by the way, just so you're aware. Like the first year you play a gacha game, you're basically beta testing the game, because the developers also don't know what you want. And because they don't know what you want, they don't know what to give you. So they don't know what's going on there. Okay, so improve rewards across the board. Several of the events felt unrewarded, and in terms of linear leaf values, progression, vertical progression, and horizontal progression. So vertical progression, okay, at least as far as I understand it, so vertical progression is basically making your account just directly stronger. So if you're leveling your max tune, you're like your maxed out character, the character that's your highest power level in this game, that is vertical progression. You are directly making your account stronger in like a very like easily noticeable way, versus if you have an alternate character that you're just trying to get to catch up to that. It's not that your account is stronger because that character is stronger. It is, but it's not, because you only play one character, it's not stronger in the sense that you are now definitively numbers wise stronger because that other character is still higher, right? So your max is still the same, but you're just widening out a little bit. You're increasing your breadth. You have more options, basically. So that's what horizontal progression is. Or triumphs / idols would be cool. More exploration activities and rewards related to seasons. Pretty cool. Yeah, so I'll just do that. Why not? I'll just leave it at that for now. I'm somewhat likely to play this game tomorrow. I have a video to record for Destiny 2, so might do something like that instead. I'm somewhat likely. I want story. I want collect characters. Decorate. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, so collect more characters is always my number one. I would also like you to pay close attention to the end of line mythic linear fusion. Currently, I think there's only 1 to 2 exotic mods that put the exotic perk are either disabled or does not exist. Yeah, the end of line is a rough one. I think there's another weapon that I remember being rough. I don't remember what it is though. I guess I'll just do this. This is like the most, so everything else, I'll put it this way. My opinion here, so collect more characters, try different playstyles. Level up my favorite characters to be more powerful. I say characters, they say character. Collect more guns to play with. So all of this other stuff is also good. But at the end of the day, if I don't want to collect the guns, if I don't want to collect the characters, and if I don't want to level up my characters, the rest of this no longer becomes fun. All of the rest of us no longer becomes interesting because I don't care about getting better at activities because I don't have new characters, don't have new guns, can't like level up my guys, right? I don't care about making new friends in this game because I don't want to play this game because it doesn't have these 3 things. I care about the guild, the story, competition, any of this because I can't do these 3 things. I don't care about exploration. I don't care about unlocking more activities. I don't care about collecting cosmetics. And I don't care about trying different builds because if I can't collect characters for different builds, then we have this. You know what I mean? I have Helhest, but don't have Royal because the game is biased towards me, giving me everything I don't want. Fair enough. Someone is inviting me. I'm in the middle of a survey, brother. I'll probably join after. So for all these days, where do you usually play Destiny Rising? Probably before work. Is there not just another one? I guess technically I do this. I guess, yeah. Right before work. Literally right before. Literally right before work. All right, cool. All right. Do you have any other suggestions, thoughts, comments? Please. Or the leaves. Maybe like 400 a week for maintenance. Or daily app on leaves from exploration chests or something. I don't know. Give me. Oh yeah. Make it easier to level alts. Police. Oh yeah. So please more Lumi leaves. Maybe like 400 a week for maintenance or daily cap on leaves from exploration chests or something. I don't know. Gimme. Oh yeah. Make it easier to progress alts, please. Yep. There we go. All right. My thoughts are very simple there. Let's go. I got my 30 Lumi leaves. Let's go. Let's see. Let me see what this guy. What this guy's looking for. Who invited me? Josh? Oh, he's just doing some control. I'm fine. I don't want to do control right now. Another one. Also, I think Mythic Godroll weapons are kind of more important than Mythic Godroll weapons are more important than exotics. No, like they just literally are. In most cases, a mythic, so unless you have Band 2 unlocked on the catalyst and you have some of the little extra nodes underneath, a double rolled mythic weapon is literally stronger than an exotic. Unless that exotic's effect is like actually insane. It's just actually a higher power. Especially if it's an exotic that has a mythic perk on it. gamers.
Don't laze about. Go find something to do.
Do I want to do this? Let me see. Oh, I literally have the exact amount for what I want. Okay. All right. We are gamers. We are gamers. How long has this got? 16 minutes. Okay. You guys ready? You guys ready? Are you ready, Freddy? Oh yeah, I'm an idiot. Look at that later. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. I need to... Where's Helhest? There she be. There she be. I'll probably play her. And then... Let me see.
There's
Select
no
her.
such thing as too much training. The razor can.
Let's do a little bit of Realm of the Nine. Please, game, bless me with some crazy luck. Hit me with some, like, actually wild luck. To be honest, the Ning would probably be better for this. Let me see. Well, actually, who would I give a shit about? Who would I not give a shit about? I guess you'd be fine. I guess it's kind of an Estella moment, no? She just does crazy damage, and then she's also going to have, like, it's ability damage, right? No, it's ability recharge speed. I actually don't care. Switch character. I'll just chuck you on, why not? I don't care. I'm advertising Helhest in my title. I'm gonna play some Helhest, I like her. Oh yeah, funny thing about Helhest, your damage increases if you don't fully draw your bow. Weapons Master and Yolder are so easy. You're kind of right. It'll be fine. Probably... no, it'll be Yolder. Chuck you out here. Give me some pushed arrow. No? Okay, well, great.
Grom, keep an eye on our flank.
Some fun. Oh, bro. What is that? What is that weird looking animation, bro? I don't know if I'm the only one that thought that looked crazy, but... Oh yeah, I forgot that I have drones. What's up, bro? Yeah, if you actually just sit here and you, if you barely... I was doing it right there. But if you can barely draw it. And this apparently just is, you know, lovely good amount of damage. Or you can pull out your linear fusion because you're generating 3 billion ammo, and then you're just running around shooting. There you go. That's also a thing you can just do. Middle of the room.
No one can prepare for this.
Yeah, I imagine Weapon Master Yolder is probably pretty easy. I know I heard apparently the reason why part of the reason why I rated her on low, by the way, is just I'd probably still rate her there anyway, but I was informed that she just has like a bug with using swords that apparently for some people causes her to like have input lag, especially on an emulator. And I am going to take that into account anyway because it's part of playing the character, like it's part of the fun to play aspect for me. But I just didn't enjoy using her, even though I really like her kit. Like, I think her kit is super cool. It's just, you know,
Drone at
not a lot of
max
fun.
power. Engage. No one can prepare for this.
Yeah, you are not going to be ordering me through all this ceiling, bro.
Tougher than you have tried to get rid of me. And they all failed.
I forgot I have to wait until I'm in the next area. You know, that's how that works.
Targets eliminated. Falling behind. Need to move.
Helhest's, like, heavy ammo thing is kind of funny for that. Okay. No exotic. Kind of hurts, but it's fine. No exotic again? What is this? I haven't gotten an exotic in days. It's fine. This game. So I used a bunch of energy yesterday too. And I ran a bunch of them without energy and just got none. Please refresh and give me an actual, like, crazy ability. Oh, the sword bow was fixed in the last patch. Let's go. Let's go. Never mind. We're leaving. We're leaving. I'm going and playing Yolder. I'm playing Yolder. Exit without saving. I do not care. Exit. I'm playing the lady with the sword. Because if that was fixed, then we're gaming. Because last time I played her was like a week ago. Maybe longer. And I was like, what is wrong with this character? Why do I feel like I'm having such a garbage, rough time? Where is... Here you go. I don't like talking to Zerta Starter, by the way. I don't know why. I just don't. I don't care. Alright, lady. Where you at? That's fine. You'll just beat everything up anyway. Why is your power so low? Oh, never mind. You're not so low. It's just the requirements for this are so low. I thought she was at 39k, and I was like, what the hell is going on with you? Probably. Why are you so... Oh, why are you only enhanced level 9, though? Oh. Okay. Well. Well, I opened the reward chest with Pinnacle Energy. I used Pinnacle Energy to open them. That was the problem, and no exotics. I've used like 100 Pinnacle Energy, maybe more, in the past 2 or 3 days to open them, and I've gotten no exotic artifacts at all. Someone was telling me that they messed with the chances to get exotic artifacts, and at this point, I almost have to agree. I mean, that just seems like fun. Big shoot. Alright, let's go, Weapons Master. Because I'll have 20, I don't have her talent 1 yet, so there is that, but, I'll get it eventually. Your luck is the same as me. Yeah, my luck has never been great with gacha games, especially with trying to get, artifacts and stuff. So, you know, be like that. I hope I can get something a little bit more crazy. Wait, why did I pick Fletched Arrow, by the way? Whatever. It'll be fine. I can't imagine this going wrong. I autopiloted. Wait, I can still... You can that's actually so funny that you can do that. That's so funny. I love this. Okay, so let me just run around and just murder things. You being able to still use one of her abilities while having Weapon Master on is so funny to me. I don't know why. I didn't even think about that. Is that intentional? That you can just use it anyway? I wish I could aim that a little bit better, but I guess it makes sense for it to auto-lock like that because, you know, funny mobile game. I won't tell them anything. Well, unless they're watching this, which I highly doubt. There's no way they're gonna be one of the like 15 people that watch me. Though a part of me wants to make a video on it. Now that I've seen it. I mean, they probably already know. They probably... Ooh, that was very close to me no longer being living. Oh! Yeah, it... So I skipped that day chaos grind when weapon mastery is available. Yeah, that's crazy. Also, yeah, so this feels almost immediately better. Why would that bug made her feel so terrible, by the way? Okay, bro, you're immune. Cool. Let me get some snacks real quick. Yeah, she feels so much better, bro. She feels way less like actually terrible to play.
That was a close match.
Please. Please. You son of a... Again. We do it again. And again. And again. Bullets could again, this will hurt me. Let's go impact. Grab this one, why not? Make it so I never die. Even though I probably will, you know, rarely die anyway.
Behold, the Iron Champion is here.
Just gonna start running around shooting things. Oh yeah, we love Fletched Arrow on Yoler. We love it. So much ammo.
Behold, the Iron Champion is here.
Huh? What the hell? Oh, he teleported right as I did it. That's crazy. I was saying, like, why is there no death animation for that? Yeah, that's why. Hey, you teleporting son of a bitch.
That's it for the warm-up. Let's get started.
Definitely feels way better player now. Okay. How much distance do I get with this? Enough? Okay, it targeted the first enemy instead of the guy I was looking at, it's fine. Yeah. Let's do this funny. Oh!
Longer than I
Okay.
thought. Ah, my makeup is ruined.
My makeup is ruined.
Behold, the Iron Champion. The fight is over. What a mess.
Please. Please, game. Please. You son of a bitch, bro. Wait, what is my chances on this? What's happening? Did they mess with the numbers?
You wanna take a look?
Refuse to believe it. What do you mean? So it's supposed to be 9% per chest. Per chest. That means when you run this, when I run this, it's supposed to be a 1 in 3, bro. Probably 1 in 4. Like, it's a 1 in 4 runs using Pinnacle Energy that you get the shit. And then for basic rewards, it's 3%, bro. Per chest. So it's like a 1 in 11. 1 in 11 for the runs that I'm meant to be getting an exotic. Some bullshit. I hope we get a multiplayer activity that drops artifacts. So do I. I hope we just get another activity period that drops artifacts. Let's make sword better. I'm losing time. Like, I'm losing track of time. I keep forgetting. Because I'm meant to be playing some trials after this. I mean, I could just ask y'all. Would any of you be interested in seeing what Destiny 2 Trials of Osiris looks like? Right now? As someone... Because I've done plenty of solo flawless. In Trials. So I was kind of curious how it would look with the current reward structure. I'm watching my real-life passive perk is absorbing others' luck. No! Not my artifacts.
Let's roll out.
Actually, a broken passive though. If that was someone's real life passive, that would be a little wild. Your shield means something. Get knocked out of the sky, idiot. Killing your friend, and then I'm killing you. I think the silence speaks volumes. I don't think you'll care about Destiny 2 Trials of Osiris.
That's all it's gonna take to finish.
What is up, gamer? Synergist do does a little bit of damage. It does not do as much damage as the sword, though. You like blow up real quick? Yeah, thanks. Now I feel significantly safer. Wow. So her best ability is the only ability that isn't blocked, which is kind of crazy. Because that ability, just for movement's sake, and the like the suppression effect and stuff like that, and then it also heals you. It's like, okay, cool. The one ability that she probably would would hurt the most to not have.
Took longer than I thought. Ah, my makeup is ruined. We are getting better.
I wonder if there's a meta to like waiting until you're on the ground so you can do the upward strike, or if it's just you just want to get a hit anyway. Yeah, y'all are gonna be screwed. There you go.
Behold,
Let's go.
the Iron Champion is here. Good fight, team. Good fight.
Creatures! Oh yeah, if any of you over on the YouTube are enjoying yourselves, and you want either more rewards or whatever, or you want to assist me, subscribe to the YouTubes. You could also follow the Twitch. It's at the top of my description, I think. If not, let me know. I can link it. I'm trying to hit 100 followers on Twitch, because I only just started streaming like a month ago. I streamed this game's launch, and then I streamed really inconsistently for a few days. And then I made an actual schedule and started, like, properly streaming with ideas and stuff. So. Needless to say, very new. Building up channel stuff. I'm used to doing YouTube, which is a lot easier to kind of just bumble your way through it and then edit it in post. But on stream, I am editing it right now. In real time. You son of a bitch. This might be It's actually gonna be fine.
This is worth the look.
Took longer than I thought.
That's kind of
Ah,
funny,
my
but yeah.
makeup is ruined.
You can literally just like face roll through this, can't you?
30 seconds.
That's all it's gonna take to finish.
You not even an artifact, bro. Please. You can tell what's in this before it does the thing, by the way. The animation tells you what's in it. So if it glows blue, there's no artifact. If it glows orange, it's a mythic. And if it glows gold, like yellow, it's an exotic. So you know before you've actually pulled what you've gotten. In general, at least. Yeah, get absolutely dunked on, idiot.
Look alive.
I expect there to be more higher health enemies in here. Okay. Wild. It's not really wild. It's kind of expected. No?
That's it for the warm-up. Let's get started.
Two, three, boom.
What a
Oh.
fight!
Pumpkin. Hi, buddy.
Roll out.
Wish you good kitty.
That was a close match.
A long cat. Long boy. It's a long kitty. Mythic. Okay, after this, I'm gonna pick a fight. I'm gonna pick a fight. No exotic? I'm gonna look and see if there are any that are better. Okay, so first, you see all these mythic artifacts? And then you see these 3 exotic ones? They're all bad. All of these rolls are garbage. This one's actually kind of okay, but not on Helhest. This one's okay. This one's okay, but not on Helhest is the problem. Like, quite literally. It's just not alright on Helhest. It's not what I want. She's not built like that. Okay, that's just bad. Cool. There's another new one. This one is also pretty bad. This one? Nope, that was pretty bad. Okay, yeah, okay. For a second, I got excited looking at the healing stuff, but then I was like, okay, well. What are you? You're actually pretty alright. I could lock you for a bit. How about you? You might be more alright. Because the ranged damage is what's mostly going to be getting our girl. But then again, I think general defense boost might be better too. I'll lock you too anyway. Just to see if I can test that out later. Okay. But for now, not changing that because funny exotic moment. Okay. So currently, they're going to have to compete with Weapon Enhancement, Signature Boost, Super Boost, or Arc Boost, Super Boost. Probably Arc Boost, Super Boost, if I'm being real. The one that's level 10. So, damage bonus is good. Ability strength is also good. Arc boost is also good. Okay, that's actually fucking crazy. Yeah, sick. Cool, so I'm using this now. Wait, is there not a reason to... What's going on here? What happens if I do this? And what do I do this? Wait, what? There we go. Okay. So now I've got a crazy United Axion one. Yeah, they shadow nerfed the rates, to be honest. I'm around 20 days old to count for Destiny Rising, and last week was bad. I got more exotic artifacts when I was not even a claim 1 or a team level 80, but now a claim level 18. The drop rate is like I got only 5 artifacts, which I didn't need. I wonder if there's a bug. Whether it's an intentional bug or not can always be argued, but I wonder if there's a bug. And yeah, so this is actually insane. For a mythic artifact roll, like, whew, okay. I'm gonna be refactoring this and getting these numbers up. Let me get this up real quick. This will help me better test this too. Refactor again. Refactor again. Refactor again. Refactor again. Solid. Yeah, cool. Keep going higher. Why not? Wait, stop. What's up? It's infinitely farmable, brother. I use all this shit all the time. I don't, what do you call it? I don't worry too much about the... Put it into my other one? This one? I mean, I know this one's good, decent, but, like, the healing barrier? Oh, never mind, haha. Oh, okay. Yeah, this United Axion is, like, actually really sick. So, I've been using this Inverted Fury because my role on United Axiom was only weapon enhancement and not weapon enhancement damage bonus boost. And everyone's been telling me, bro, you need to use your United Axiom. And I'm like, broski, it literally does less damage because it doesn't have the damage boost. It literally just does less damage if I use the United Axiom because of that. But now my United Axiom is balling. So here I am. Why are you like this? What has been done to you? Recovery boost doesn't matter, I heal. Overshield bonus is good because of ring of conversion. The attribute score is actually kind of funny though. The only problem I had was an artifact level was 65 or 70 when I was at that point, but yeah, acquiring them had a higher chance. Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder if they'll address that sentiment. Because it seems like a commonly held sentiment, at least by my understanding. And then this is like my pride and joy in terms of my artifacts, at least right for now. Ability strength, damage bonus boost, and weapon enhancement plus signature boost.
Impressive.
Real nice. Though the main thing that is a power lock here for now is the, what do you call it? I want to get my Royal Conjuring up. I need 2 more duplicates for this. And then obviously I need to farm out this stuff. Because I need to get these 2. Because I'm missing out on like 1200 power here. And then I need better mods. Because I've got, oh, is this it's random, right? Yeah, it is. Let me... Actually, I'm actually gonna, like, try this. Not for this perk, though. Not gonna lie. I just want a better... I guess I should just wait. I'll wait. I want a better roll on this bow. In fact, here, let me literally go get a better roll on this bow. So the bow doesn't drop in any of this. Oh, whatever. Let me leave. I'll leave and then I'll get a better bow and then I'll try that. Exit, save and exit, because I might come back to do this later. only there was something with team level 75 can test the chaos for artifact run without putting punishing.
What's up?
I don't know what you mean. If only there is someone. Oh, someone with team level 75. Yeah, I have no idea. Some crazy shit. Crypt, please. Decrypt, please. Decrypt, please. Decrypt, please. Okay, well. Let me do some synthesis. Some synthesizing. Sick. Let's see. Oh, actually good. Actually really good. Actually super good. Like literally actually might be a god roll. Ooh. Yeah, because you don't want to fully draw anymore. So, yeah, so like this transfers over. I guess because the perk is the same. Why the fuck does this transfer over and it doesn't transfer over to this one? I don't understand. Whatever. I'm putting this on. And then I have this. This could be, yeah, I think this is the literal god roll. Yeah, so I'll explain why it's literal god roll. Archer's Tempo would be great if you actually had to draw your bow to do max damage, but you literally do better damage by not fully drawing her bow, so the draw speed doesn't matter. Like actually. Like well, it does matter. But it doesn't matter to the extent that Archer's Tempo makes a huge difference. And so Archer's Tempo is not as good of a damage increase as Annihilation. Because you don't actually have to wait for the full draw. And even if you did have to wait for the full draw, it would barely be better if it was better. So I'm gonna like fully, this girl is getting souped up today. This girl is getting souped up today, for sure. Is Ballistic Ammo? Yeah, Ballistic Ammo. Okay, not the right perk. It's fine. Let's hope. This one is the right perk. Cool. Guess what we're rocking right now. I'll get more materials later for this, by the way. So for now, I'm just gonna stone. What's this? Oh, yeah, it's fine. It's lower for now, but it'll what do we call it? Oh yeah, this needs to be a higher level. Okay. All right.
Don't let your emotions make
Goat roll with goat mods. Yeah, super good. Fucking great. I like how I was complaining so much about mods and then I got really lucky twice in a row. Actually amazing. Love it. I just need to keep complaining, guys. That's what I've learned. This game just makes things better when I complain. I complain, game give me things for free.
impressive ground.
This is what I've learned today. Okay, gamers, I'm gonna do a temple because I want to get the stuff, the Mobius clusters. So here's the question. Temple on standard banner or temple on limited banner? I'll let you guys pick. I want to hear your thoughts. Because I just need to do a temple to get some of the material, some Fortuna dust, basically. While I'm in here waiting, I will this. So I've got an extra one. So. Any personal opinion pieces from y'all? I guess I should temporarily remove this since it's covering the big button. The big button. Depends on the opinion on the banner. Well, this one's at 45. This one's at 53. So, I technically have a higher chance of pulling a mythic on the standard banner right now, on the permanent. If that's what you're going for. My chances are technically higher. So 1.2%. When you say 30 plus pity, do you mean guaranteed and more than 30 draws? Go limited? Sure, why not? Do we have before That is so crazy load. Do you want a potential tier 2 Helhest or next limited character more? My vote unlimited. I could probably just do a poll. Do I want, I mean, to be honest, it's like you know, tier 2 talent 2 Helhest isn't something that I think is like super duper important, but I'm not going to complain about it either. Like I'm like either way on it. So I'll do a poll on both. Just see what's up. Just in case any lurkers over on Twitch want to do anything. In which case, by the way, if you are lurking on Twitch, I have a channel point thing for it. Gets refunded after anyway. I'll start it on YouTube and then I'll go over to the Twitch one. Standard. So vote in the poll if you want your opinion to be taken into account. I'm going to go by overall results. Out of curiosity. If you are lurking on the Twitch or if you are on the YouTube and want to check out my Twitch, should be somewhere in my description. If it's not, let me know. I can link it in the chat. Follow me there. I'm trying to hit, I think right now the current follower goal is like 80 or something. I don't have a whole lot of followers on Twitch. I don't have any platform there at all. I've never streamed on there. So, my platform is all on the YouTubes. Technically, I guess a little TikTok too, but I don't really invest in TikTok too much. TikTok is basically cut up portions of my YouTube videos. So if you've seen a TikTok, it's something I've already posted on YouTube. I voted for limited because you can get raw C11 too for a higher chance. Is it a higher chance? I thought it was literally the same. Oh, it is. Yeah, I mean, there's both elements there. Alright, so Twitch, people be lurking on the Twitch. Thank you for the lurks. They do not be voting, but the people in YouTube have voted for standard, as far as I can tell. Which, yeah, higher chance for Aussie 11 is nice. I will take the vote, though. I will take the vote. You guys have spoken. It is time for us to see what we get. Alright, nothing crazy. Hey, we got a Rising Wings ornament for Rossi. Or sorry, not for Rossi, for Tantu. Decal. I almost have one of Ning Fei's cards now. That last piece is going to be a real pain to get. I got Numiko. Let's go. That's actually sick. I got another piece of Yolder card. Repeat on a Tantu card. Decal. A piece of a Finala card. Alright, cool. That was actually a really nice tempo for standard. Sick. I'm gonna do 10 on this wheel too. Let's go! I got all of the good shit already. Let's go. Sick. I don't even care anymore. I don't care about the glimmer. I have all of the shit that I actually care about from that already. That's crazy. Actually crazy. Yeah, alright, talent tree. Let's go, T1 and Numiko. Alright, now that I have that, I can go to the Fortuna Dust store and get a couple of Mobius clusters. I could technically get sheaths and fruits and stuff, but I'll wait on that. Pulls are my most important thing.
I still hold the record.
Oh shit. You know, I just realized I think I have. Oh no, it's not actually much of a meme. Is it? Someone was running this. I don't remember. Oh, this is a meme though. This is not what is supposed to be in the slot. Let's check. And I guess technically this is a damage resist. No. Zero idea. I thought there was that build was funny, so I thought it was cool. Alright. Let's go. So this bow is now crazy high power compared to other options. So yeah, cool. We're moving up in the world. Slowly, but surely. I don't have any barriers. Covering this is just actually throwing. Appearance-wise, Tan 2 does have a new thing. Nice.
More aerodynamic. This might give me a tactical edge. More air should make me lighter on my feet. This might give me a tactical edge.
Should you be goofing around?
Should make me lighter on my feet. More aerodynamic.
Alrighty, gamers. Yeah, I forgot. I got a bunch of this stuff too. Chibi character question.
I like for it's not enough.
There we go. Should I do a strike or a gauntlet blitz for this? I think Gauntlet Blitz depends on what type of mod you need. You're right. Piercing isn't... I mean, I don't really need piercing. Well, I guess if I want something on tan too. If I want something for Estelle, I want spread as well. Or rapid fire, sorry. So I probably want to do strike. I just have way more fun when I'm doing the other one. Hello. The blitz is more fun. But I guess you're right. I should probably do it based on what I need instead of just stuff. Oh? Sure, why not? They call me the GOAT. What did I do? What did I do? Thanks. Thanks, Lamau. I don't know what I did, but alright, cool. I'm the GOAT of fishing, guys. Number 94 on the general leaderboard for fishing. Fun? We can't have that. Yeah, I know. It's like, I really just wish that I could get, you know, I like the other mode more. I like it. I like Blitz. Also, no one's queuing for it, by the way. Blitz, and nobody's queuing for it. Nobody's queuing for any of them. Right now, at least. It's my fault for playing in the morning. On a Saturday. I guess. People have better things to do. Oh, and I'm loading it. Alright. But yeah, I'm not using her. Well, we'll be fine.
I must decline your suggestion to have a drink. We should prioritize our mission. Besides, you don't look like someone who could hold his liquor. We need to get to them.
Who died? Oh, did she? Is it the Dregs? Yeah, they came from behind on there. Well, is what it is.
Nothing to worry about. This fight is ours.
I'm an idiot. That's a wall. I'm blind, bro. These glasses do nothing to help me. I can't aim for my life either. Either that or I'm not drawing enough. No, I am drawing enough. I just can't aim. Yeah, because I can aim there for some reason. Drop this so that's next to me. Shoot both these chinkas down. Yep, cool. Gonna generate extra heavy ammo in a minute anyway. As long as we keep getting these kills. Never mind, I got sniped. I've been sniped. Ripperoonies. Helhest.
No one gets out of this that easy.
Oh, that's a cool looking
Drone at max
mask.
power. Engage at will.
Hitting with a funny. Oh, we have two Helhests, so we're both generating heavy. I was thinking like, why am I not generating heavy ammo fast enough? That's why. We have two Helhests. Helhest is a character that definitely makes it so you want to run like one of her. In a Calamity Ops team. In a raid I could see two, but you know. In like Calamity Ops, you do not want to be running double Helhest in the Ning. Okay, Ning is gonna be the guy who should be shooting and handling this servitor, which is what he's doing. Okay, so he's gonna have a slightly easier time, yeah. Just gonna start spamming you. Guess I could just chuck this on you.
This only ends one way.
Because we're about to get another one. It's a void shield, which none of us have. Or no, it's an arc shield this time. Yeah.
Target down.
Yo, this guy. He was like, if I'm going down. That one right there, I'm killing him.
Your stories.
Yeah.
Thanks. That wasn't the plan.
Towards me.
Hostiles are incapable of further hostilities.
Has she used... Maybe she doesn't have her heavy either at all. I'm trying to figure out, like... How long is it going to take? 2 Helhests, the heavy ammo generation definitely seems way lower. Yep, she knows what's up. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna try and be an ass then from here. Try and help. Cool. Oh, that hurts. I could probably chuck a healing gun right here, right? So I'm healing, make her a little bit faster too. Yeah, I don't know why you are doing that instead of trying to get the thing better. Try and help draw attention over here too. Yo guys, you wanna shoot me? Yeah? Shoot me. Go heal. If she gets in the range, it'll accelerate. Hello guys, I exist. Yep, cool. Alright. That's what I found works pretty well when you're with randoms, is if they're trying to go with, if they're trying to like do the orbs, try and distract enemies, because the snipers will kill them. If they're the only one over there and they have no help, the snipers will kill them in most cases. Unless they are like, they like really know what they're doing. Like some nings can like just boogie their way over there. I meant to sprint and slide, and instead I just sprinted and then stopped moving. It is what it is.
You'll be back up in a minute.
Hi. Oh, God. Alright. Don't worry. We got this, gamers. Alright. The Shanks are gamers. There any heavy in this room? I need the... There is heavy. Right there. I'm coming for it. I'm coming for it. I see it. Dropping right on it. There we go. Okay. The Ning is gonna hopefully deal some crazy damage, maybe? Who knows? I genuinely have no idea. Bro, what did you just do? What happened?
No one gets out of
Is there some Ning tech that involves jumping into a bunch of exploding Shanks that I'm unaware of? Also, this girl. Yeah, okay. Just gonna go over to her. Why not?
No one can prepare.
I'm gonna drop
for
my
this.
ult, not to deal damage, but to deal with the servitors that spawn. All the ads and stuff. Just to, like, you know, make this smooth. Because I think this Helhest is saving hers. There you go. Naruto. Okay. Makes sense. She was balling. I wonder what the team score does, because whenever I deposit the orbs, I don't get team score, but I also, it looks like that gives people team score. Like, I also have 40%. Why do I have 40% team score here? Okay, so I played more into the support aspect than the other Helhest played more into damage. She's got the same role on the bow that I do. More invested, though. And her Queen Breaker, also more invested. Gotcha. I keep calling it Queen Breaker. It's not Queen Breaker, it's Royal Contravene, but it's basically it's Queen Breaker, bro. It's Queen Breaker. Okay, we got this gamer. Got, you are almost able to have your gear raised. Probably tomorrow I'll do that. Probably. Possibly. Now. Increase the power in this way.
Scanning the field with dual iris recognition components.
Is this good? Is this good? I guess the power aspect is probably good. Because, I mean, look at it. Like, let's take a real hard look at this. Like, that's just straight up a 400 power increase. Even though it's less healing bonus. For now. This game is meant to play a few hours and stop playing. It's not to grind the game. Sure, but at the same time, it's also a game that is, you know, what do you call it? If people want to play it, they should be able to play it as long as they want. Really. And right now, the player base wants to play the game a lot. It's a gacha state currently, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna put any of that into it, though. Well, I don't know. See. Yeah, like currently, I think if the developers want to have it be like that kind of game exclusively, it's totally fine. But I think a significant portion of their player base right now kind of just wants to, like, they want to play the game. They want to feel rewarded for playing the game. And I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting to, like, I think I mentioned as a solution that I really like. You know how there's plenty of people who, like you say, you get on for like, I mean, not even a few hours. You can get on for an hour a day, maybe like 30 minutes, and you can get the most out of it. And I think that if you can play into both of those at the same time. For example, you can give, let's say you give 60 more pinnacle energy a day, right? You give 180. You could also give everyone one more default Iron Commander token. Like, you can get another purchase attempt at an Iron Commander token. That way, the people who don't have a lot of time to play are still benefiting from the increase in pinnacle energy because they can do an extra Iron Commander, and they have the extra pinnacle energy to do an extra Iron Commander. And in order to do their stuff efficiently, I mean, really all they have to do is like play like one extra activity, maybe. You can burn your pinnacle energy really fast. So that way the people who don't play a lot don't feel like they're forced to play more to keep up. And the people who want to play a lot can still play a lot. And they can still, like, they can choose not to use Iron Commander tokens as much. They can choose to run through activities and do things and feel highly rewarded for it, while still maintaining that feeling of like, if I want to play this as an idle mobile game, I can play this as an idle mobile game. I can whip it out at work while I'm on break, and in 5 minutes use half of my daily energy still. Because I think that's a strong aspect to have to a game like this. You want a balance of both. You want people to be able to play it if they have a weekend off and they want to play the crap out of the game, that's fine. And then the rest of the week, they can play it here and there while they're at work, while they're on their commute, if they're waiting on the bus or something, like just all that kind of stuff. So I think it's important to make sure that they're, I don't want to say catering to, but I think it's important for them to acknowledge both aspects of those players and make sure that they're doing things that, you know, help out there. That helps a lot, I feel like, with these kinds of games. Yeah. All right, let's see. Oh, I have a commission that I forgot. Not an art commission, like this. Speaking of which, I'm getting back into. I used to actually do a lot of art when I was younger. I imagine most people did, but my art, I look back on it, I'm like, damn, that looks fucking good. I'm gonna try and relearn that skill. I don't have a lot of, you know, might not have a lot of time to, but I can put a little bit in each day, at least like 10, 15 minutes, maybe longer. That would be sick. Mm-hmm. These guys are in here waiting. But yeah, careful with Helhest's ability for salvo. You can actually accidentally shoot it into the ceiling, like, really easily. Make sure it's like landing on the ground when you use it. There. I don't know why I did that, but
No one
whatever.
can prepare for this. Hostiles are incapable of further hostility.
Here. Loot the chest, let's go. Anything crazy? Oh, let's go. Reputation rank 19. So I'm almost maxed in both areas now. Very close to being maxed in both areas. Well, I'm already.
Sure about that?
Hi, Tulip. I am sure about that, buddy. Buddy, old pal. That is an amazing sound alert. That's great. How loud does that come in on your end? On y'all's end? Good morning, brother. Because I can turn it up or down. Gotcha games equal make players log in daily and let them feel rewarded if they spend currency, the new norm, or let them stuck and feel they need to spend to progress, most typical gotcha game strategy. Yeah, I think I'm, you know, a lot of it, like, obviously depends. Then you do also, I will say, there are games you can kind of grind out. Like, I'll give an example here. If you've ever played Withering Waves before, Withering Waves has a good combo of that, where you can get on and feel rewarded for playing a bit, but you can also almost every event in Withering Waves becomes permanent. So let's say you want to grind the game out and do a bunch of get a ton of rewards. You can sit there and grind old events, old event quests, because they just stay in the game as permanent events. And there's so much content there to do, like straight up. You can just do so much of it. And that's not even including like the actual story itself, not including world exploration, all that kind of thing. Plus, they're actually really good quality events, in my opinion. Like, after the first few events, after the game came out, the events like became like really nice quality. But I do think the general, like, when you think of like standard gacha game, I'm a WoW player from January till now, it's a cinema game, best free-to-play game. Yeah. Best free-to-play gacha game, yeah. I'd say it's probably my favorite gacha game, period. Just for the pure quality, and then as a free-to-play experience, it's great. Tulip, not super loud compared to your voice, but I am not using headphones, so it might just be fine. Gotcha. Let me turn up slightly anyway. In fact, I could probably use my own real quick. Let me try it again. I'm gonna do it funny. Okay. that one's actually really funny though. I really like that one. The fucking James Stokes theme from Dexter. If I say anything sus, you know exactly what sound to play. That's so funny. I wish I could put this on the YouTube, bro. But you can't. YouTube is like, no, you cannot. Unless I like want to be like, hey guys, you want to give me money to play sound effects? And it's like, bro, it's fine. You know, there's no way to do it for free. For free. Been rewatching The Wire, man, I'm enjoying it. I've never seen The Wire. I don't know what that is. You're gonna have to send me something about that. A patrolling elite? Where's the elite? Oh, it's literally directly in front of me. All right, where are you at? There you go. If you're ready for the boom.
I didn't expect that fight to be so hard.
Insta death.
I'm getting soft.
Mythic parameters.
Targets eliminated.
Mythic parameters. All right. Hey, did that guy ever respond? Cool. I got added by a dude who literally, he walked up to me, he waved at me, he called me the goat, and then he left. He was just like, all right, I've added you as a friend, you are the goat. And I have no context. I don't know where this person knows me from. It's from 2002. It's really good. It's a Wire. It's about a story of cops versus the drug trade game in Baltimore. Are you manually reloading when you spam your bow shots? Like this? I try to do the cancel. I'm not very good at it. The reload cancel. The sprint reload cancel. But I need to practice it more. I need to get the timing down better. I don't know if there's any particular tips that I'm missing. Like, I don't know if that's a thing. By the way, if you get to the time, or if you've not seen it, there's a level 100. Okay. Oh, I'm sure there's like, yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff. I know some people are having like Falova. I've thought about playing WoW on stream, actually. Because I know a lot of the people in my community right now are like actual like straight up gacha gamers, not just Destiny people. Sorry, someone called you the goat and sent you a farm quest? Yeah, they literally just, like, they walked up to me while I was just chilling in Haven, in like the community area. They walked up, they greeted me, they like waved at me, like emoted, because you can walk up to someone and select them, like click on them and then emote them. They waved to me, called me the goat in DMs, and then friend requested me, and I was like, okay, bro, sure, why not? I'll add you. I don't know where you know me from, but yeah, cool. I get recognized in this game. You just press R. What the fuck do you mean? You wait. That's crazy. That's so much easier. But wait. The sprint might be faster though. Wait. It's definitely easier to do though. That's like way easier to do. Yeah. That seems way easier than the sprint canceling. But it is a little bit, it's slightly slower, but it's way easier to do. My man Sticks got a little motion. I don't know what the fuck motion means, but sure, brother. There you go. Yeah. So that is a vibe. Motion means fame. No. I'm slightly recognizable, that's it. To do that, I should turn that into a YouTube community post. Oh yeah, I need to do a short version of my Akora guide. Ah! Oh, that's an event banner. Okay. But yes. Alright, gamers. I have funny things to do. Yes, I must work on some video stuff. So, I'm gonna raid someone who's currently asleep. Ooh, never mind, I gotta wait. Twitch is getting an ad. Why does Twitch do this? How do I skip ads? How do I delete them? The generic random player you can find in MMO or lobby equivalent game comes up to you and says the best random words and never ever seen again. Yeah, I don't know, bro. It's like, what is this? Just like the goat disappears. You didn't get the ad? Let's go. Okay, sick. Not getting the ad is the best thing you can ask for when you are, well, served ads. That's honestly just how it goes. I can't imagine any other, like, positive way for that to go. Genuinely. And before it hits me with it. Well, if it puts out the message that says that the ad is done, then you won't ever get hit with it, so.
Poggers.
Poggers. Right. Now I can also use that word for every player I say hi and hype them up for the day. True. What was that? That was another of my sound alerts. Wait, was that who I think it is? Who? No. I don't think so. You can DM me who you think it is. I don't think it is. Yeah. I do not believe that is who you think it is. Arturo is not someone we know. Philip. Arturo is resident lurker. Appears and disappears like the wind. Does not speak in chat. Ideal chatter. But yes, alright gamers, so, here, let me... Oh no, that's not the voice behind the Poggers sound effects. Oh, I don't know who that is. I don't know who the voice behind the Poggers effect is. Yeah, I don't know. I just heard it and thought it was funny, so I added it. Huggers. But yes. Fair enough, yeah. Alright, so gamers, I'm gonna raid someone who's doing a subathon. Every time they get added, like they get raided by someone, I think it's 1 minute per person in the raid and 30 seconds per follow. So I just keep chucking raids at them. Because I think it's funny. And they've already been raided by some bigger people, and they have like 3 billion hours on their timer now. So they're gonna be stuck there for the next like 15 days. At least. So they are currently sleeping, but I'm going to raid them anyway, because their sleep schedule is fucking horrific. Though then again, I think I also have a very good sleep schedule compared to most people who stream. So it is what it is. Anyone on the YouTube, if you want to come over on the Twitch, you can follow me, you can do whatever. If you have a little sibling with an extra account, you can also follow me on that one. Or if you have an alt, that works too. Really, just, you know, whatever you got to do, man. You could make, if you have 7 emails, you could make 7 Twitch accounts. So, you know, all of them could follow me, and then you could follow me on all of those and watch at the same time. It'd be great. So. But either way, if you enjoyed, I hope you guys did. You know, funny, subscribe, all that stuff. I'm putting out a short later. Probably one on the black market. Probably another one on my Ikora build. Question mark. And then, who knows? Maybe I'll tweet about the dude who walked up to me and said that I'm the GOAT. I have no idea. But yeah, alright. We begin the raid, gamers. It's nothing crazy. Nothing wild. We just roll on in. Alrighty. Oh, I think, you know what's especially funny? I think she's playing VODs, and I think they're ASMR, so you guys might have to, you know, be careful of that when you go in. I watch the gaming stuff, but it's very funny. she does some wild ASMR, brother. Okay. Yes, the wink emote for Pumpkin is perfect. It's amazing. It's my favorite emote. I like that in his wave. The wave is sub only though, unfortunately, because it's animated. We'll do what's necessary. Yes. Alrighty, gamers. I think this will work how I think it does. Let me make sure it works how I think it does. Give me a second. I don't know what the funny is going on. My stuff is worked. Here, I'll just have you guys look at my Helhest real quick while I'm sitting here fucking trying to make my shit work. Does this website be all kinds of fucked up, man? Hey, I don't know if y'all can hear my dog. Dogs. There's many dogs. Too many dogs, if you will. I guess while I'm here trying to figure out technical problems, Tulip, how are you doing? Doing good, just made breakfast, eggs and bacon. Lovely. I have not eaten, so I am currently just vibing. Alright. Wait. Get out to work. Have I gotten it to work? Yeah, it's working. All right, gamers, we are vibing. We are vibing. The raid is beginning. Dab on them. All right, peace, gamers.